So you can actually watch astronauts in the, I don't know what it is, the spaceships or whatever, like floating around and doing flips and stuff. What's going on
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Can you?
I don't know.
So, so they're always flipping something around. They're always playing with their
Yes.
microphones, right?
Yep.
So in the background, this guy goes
That guy
floating
didn't
by
have
while they're
legs.
flipping their hat around. I zoomed in
Oh.
and look, they didn't green screen out the harness and the wire. He's hanging from a friggin' wire. All right.
I mean, they would tether you to something, but I doubt it would be the ceiling.
Yeah. And why are they always wearing these heavy cargo pants and belts on the space station, right? And so he's flipping this hat around right here. And watch, I'll zoom out in a second. And he's supposed to pass the hat to the guy in the green shirt, but he moved his hand, and the guy thought that hat's not really there. It's called augmented reality. And look, he thought that was a hat, and he took it and he puts it away. And it
Oh.
wasn't there. He missed it because it's not there. They're just playing with it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's...
And then here's another one over here. Look, there's no stuffed animals. She's talking to kids. This is a kid's demonstration, and all of a sudden there's that Paxi, right?
What?
Right. It's called augmented reality. They're manipulating things. She's either seeing it in contact lens and this is common technology where they're manipulating them in real time. So
and
we see, she's in front of a green screen. She's not on the space station.
It's crazy to me that people would be on board with this, though.
Well, have you ever seen her like doing the circuit? Like, who is this woman?
She's got a very sensible haircut, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can go back.
Normally they have the crazy
business.
long hair on the space station, right? And why would they let a woman with long hair on the space station?
Why would you?
Flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Right. And their hair is always frozen in the air. It doesn't flow like it would flow.
Women always forget their scrunchie. All right. You take them anywhere.
And when these guys do flips, they're pivoting around a harness. They're pivoting around a harness. Now, there's things are done in different ways. Sometimes they're using harnesses, and sometimes they're this guy's on a harness right there. There's the wires. You can see it pulling up on his shirt.
Okay.
But sometimes they're on a 0G plane and they're actually floating. This guy can't even lift his knees, but they're both on harnesses there. Right? This guy falls. Okay.
Can you see all this on your app? Because these are hilarious.
By the way, there's way better stuff on my app. What about NASA? Unbelievable videos that will blow you away. And, this is ridiculous.
That's awesome.
This is ridiculous. Okay.
They would have theater people in there too. Love these mashups.
there's and check this out. Watch this guy's elbow. It becomes translucent. Oh, watch this thing on the wall right here. See, this is on the far wall, and you can see through him.
Yeah. Because
there is no turn. He's on a 0G plane. He is floating. He's on a 0G plane. You know what a 0G plane is, right?
I was just going to ask you. Oh, is that the one they fly?
That's where these planes take these parabolic arcs, and then you can float for about 45 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is both on a parabolic flight, but this one looks like the space station. But they admit this is done, in training. So this was a live show that was on the news. They're like, we're going to have like 45 seconds of satellite time. And like 30 seconds in, all of a sudden these guys slammed into the wall. Something happened and they cut away. They're like, oh, there was a catastrophic shift of the space shuttle or station or wherever they were on.
Flare.
And so what happened was they came out of their parabolic arc too soon. And so I turned it sideways. This is the end of a parabolic arc. And this is what happened on the news. And watch this guy in the foreground. He captures that duct tape and whatever else he was floating with one hand like a boss.
What was the Tom Hanks movie? Apollo 11 or Apollo 13?
Yeah.
So, but that's how they did that. They did all the space stuff was they took the 0G planes and then
you are you Tom Hanks's brother? Because you look exactly like him.
People tell me I look like Elon Musk. I'm surprised you didn't bring that one up.
No, you look like Tom Hanks.
Oh, thanks. I'm a little bigger.
Yeah. This was at the end of a live stream, and something happened. These guys are hanging from wires, and then everything that was floating sketched out. Now the Globers will say, "Oh, that's compression, cosmic rays." Well, how come everything that wasn't floating didn't glitch out? Only the things that were on the floating layer glitched out.
Interesting.
This one girl, her system went out of control and she started floating through the air. And this other guy quickly pulls a ball out of his pocket and goes, "Look at the ball!" And he spins the ball in the air. so you don't look. It's so dumb.
So it's like space camp / magic school, you know? Like, oh, look over here. So what's the name of your app again?
It's called the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app by Blue Water Bay. So there's some on Android. There's a knockoff, same name, made by the kind of Flat Earth Society. This is a zero-G plane, and this is supposedly the space station. He's having the same issues with the parabolic arc not going as smooth as it should. This is done in front of a green screen on this zero-G plane. So they use all different techniques just to confuse you, you know?
I'm surprised none of these women got Me Too'd with all this groping going on.
They probably did.
Yeah.
I mean, they've sold their souls and they deserve everything they get.
I'm just concerned about people's welfare.
Yeah. Good. It's nice of you.
They're all dressed really nicely, cargo pants and polo shirts.
Again, the Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app by Blue Water Bay. Just look for this icon or just go to theflatearthpodcast.com, click there, and it's right there on the homepage. It'll take you to the Android or iOS version. Or if you're watching this on a computer, just point your phone at this little QR code. It'll show right up on your phone.
Nice.
Awesome.